It has been announced that a few well-known characters from the John Wick series will appear in the spin-off film Ballerina. Here are the people returning for Ballerina. The new film will focus on Rooney Brown, a ballerina-turned-assassin, who appeared in John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, only briefly. Initially portrayed by Unity Phelan, Rooney has a new cast member in Ana de Armas. Ballerina won't have an entirely new cast, but it will feature a different lead. According to what has been revealed thus far, at least a chunk of the plot will revolve around characters who have already appeared. The Ballerina will include all significant characters from the 4 John Wick films and introduce Norman Reedus, Catalina Sandino Moreno, and Gabriel Byrne to the John Wick franchise. Here are all the John Wick actors who are returning for Ballerina. We hope you are eager to know. Keanu Reeves will remain in the lead cast as John Wick. Keanu Reeves was reportedly filming scenes for Ballerina in Prague in November. His exact role is unknown, but it will come at a crucial period in the timeline. Given that the events of Ballerina occurred between the 3rd and 4th films, it appears that John Wick from the spin-off film will be invading the assassins of the High Table. Even if he does not appease them in John Wick Chapter 4, he'll have been there when Ballerina rolls around. De Armas suggested a battle sequence with Reeves, so she and Wick will likely fight each other or collaborate at some point in the film. Ian McShane will return to his role as Winston Scott in Ballerina. Basil Iwanek, the producer of Ballerina, claims that Winston will have a pivotal role in the film's plot. It needs to be clarified precisely what that will be. Still, it will entail his role as the proprietor of the Continental Hotel's New York location. His hotel will likely become a haven for Rooney or one of his rivals, similar to how he ran his business in the John Wick film. Rooney will reportedly be on a mission to exact revenge on her family's murder, so it's possible that the Continental's laws would obstruct her gruesome campaign. Watching how Ballerina deals with his relationship with Wick ends in the 3rd movie will be worth watching, although Wick's initial reaction to being shot by Winston is likely to occur in the tale of John Wick Chapter 4. The two characters are unlikely to cross paths in the spin-off. Given what we know about the director, it's no surprise that
Why have you come home? You present this to me like an answer.
Angelina Houston's John Wick 3 character is returning for Ballerina. She played the head of a dance academy that served as a front for an assassination training facility in the film. The director appeared to be Rooney's instructor in the scene that introduced her. The director was responsible for raising her, making her a crucial part of Ballerina's original narrative. She plays a crucial role in Rooney's assassin training and might offer some advice to Rooney as she plans her revenge. Lance Reddick, who has been in every John Wick film with Reed and McShane, will be reprising his role in Ballerina, as is the case with the other 2 actors. Reddick plays Sharon, the Continental's concierge, in the John Wick film series. It's unclear if Sharon will play the same role in Rooney's plot, but so far he has been portrayed as John Wick's likable ally who gives him weapons when he needs them. It becomes more and more apparent that the Continental will play a significant role in the plot because both McShane and Reddick are in Ballerina. Ballerina, a John Wick spin-off, will shoot an action scene in Prague. The franchise took a new shape with its universe following the success of John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Fans had their attention focused on the Ana de Armas-led Ballerina, even though Keanu Reeves will shortly be continuing the story in Chapter 4. Unlike the prequel series, The Continental, which will tell us the tale of the young Winston, the spin-off is set in the present. Recently, the film's choreographer, Dwayne Charles Manwiller, stated that Prague would be used for some action scenes. Ballerina will see Armas as Rooney, a ballerina assassin on the lookout for her family's assassins. The movie will occur between John Wick Chapter 3 and Chapter 4's events. Numerous franchise veterans, including Reeves and Ian McShane, have previously been confirmed by Collider to appear in the film. When John first meets the director, Angelika Houston, Houston of the Ruska Roma Society in the previous film, viewers get a glimpse of the ballerina school. Reeves provided the information about the project at CCXP 2022, saying she lost her father at a young age and didn't know what happened. Only someone came into the house and killed her father, who had a tattoo. And as we know in John Wick, if you have a tattoo, something's going on. Glenn Wiseman, whose previous work included the Underworld series, Total Recall, and other films, is in charge of the spin-off. Furthermore, Shay Hatton and Emerald Fennell's script and Shay Hatton's story serves as the basis for his direction. Houston will play the same part in addition to Armis becoming the lead and the reappearance of Reeves and McShane. Lance Reddick, who plays Sharon, completes the ballerina cast. Unspecified roles are expected for Gabrielle Byrne, Norman Reedus, and Catalina Sandino Moreno. Does Ballerina have a trailer? There isn't a trailer for Ballerina because it is still in production. Ballerina will likely finish filming after a trailer is made public. Still, convention attendees may get a chance to see some early behind-the-scenes videos. The movie is currently in production as of November 5th, 2022. Thus, a trailer should take a short time to release. The Ballerina fans are eagerly waiting for a trailer. Suppose Ballerina were ever to have a streaming release. In that case, it's still being determined where it would make its streaming debut, because the franchise's parent company, Lionsgate, doesn't have a formal agreement with any primary streaming service. Ballerina will likely have a theatrical release as the previous John Wick movies did. Ballerina fans are anxiously waiting for the announcement of its release date. Ballerina's official release date has yet to be determined, given that John Wick Chapter 4 and The Continental are expected to debut in 2023, a big year for John Wick franchise. That's why it makes sense to infer that Ballerina will attempt to perform its dance of death on screens in either late 2023 or early 2024. Ballerina's official story summary, which was just made public, states that a young female assassin seeks revenge against the villains who slaughtered her family, which isn't very helpful. Thankfully, Keanu Reeves provided some additional information about the upcoming film while promoting John Wick Chapter 4 at CCXP 2022. She is a woman with some challenging circumstances and looking for revenge. Whoever killed her, someone killed her father. Who could that be? And so it's her journey to understand her past. She lost her father at a young age and didn't know what had happened. Only someone came into the house and killed her father, who had a tattoo. And as we know in John Wick, if you have a tattoo, something's going on. According to Reeves' comments, there will likely be a murder mystery element, with the main character Rooney, Ana de Armas, trying to figure out who did it. The murder of her father is mentioned. However, it is unclear whether this is related to the high table killing, her peers, and the director in Chapter 3 at that point. Ballerina's release date has yet to be set, but keep checking for updates.